This is the UAAP Season 73 Volleyball.
De La Salle University had their backs against the wall in set number 4. They were down 2-1, and they did what they needed to do and took set number 4 over UST.
It could have gone any other way, but you know what? I think what lacked, UST's game was there. Only what lacked was there were a few instances na talagang single block lang yung iniiwan nila to defend the attackers of La Salle, which really didn't help their cause. But on top of that, sinuwerte din naman yung La Salle, no? Ang daming breaks ng game that went their way.
There were several times UST looked like they were going to run away with it, establishing a 3-point advantage, pero there were some unforced errors that UST committed, ano? Yung mga short dumps and tips nila. Banatikla and also from Maizo. And of course, the offense of La Salle started to click when they finally got their first ball properly.
And we mentioned that earlier, that it was one of the problems that La Salle had. Kung makikita natin, even in the statistics, very low in terms of attack points. That's primarily driven by the poor reception that they had in the past sets. But in the 4th set, I guess La Salle felt that it can't go wrong anymore. Kailangan tama na yung gagawin nila. Otherwise, they wouldn't extend to 5 sets. But it's interesting, though, looking at the numbers, it's still UST that managed to score more attack points, 12 as compared to 9 of La Salle. But when it came to blocking, La Salle was there with 3 points, 1 only for UST. Pero pagdating din sa unforced errors, so this is what we mentioned earlier, 8 for La Salle, and there were about 11 for UST. So something that they should really think about coming to the 5th set, which is only up to 15.
It came back to haunt them, ano? Yung unforced errors ng Tigresses, the defending champions, are sent it to a 5th setter by the number 1 seeded De La Salle Lady Spikers, led Dimakulangan and company. Finally, they have delivered the type of game that a lot of people have been expecting if they're paired up against La Salle. It seems in the commotion there was a fan taken outside by the security.
UST, we want to hear you!
And now both teams are on even playing fields, each having 2 set wins. This 5th set could go either way.
Again, tuwad na nasabi ni Ann, hanggang 15 lang to. So it's going to be a quick one. For a lot of people who are not familiar with the game, yung unang makalamang dito, they have a huge advantage.
That's right. Kasi it's not like a set which lasts up to 25. You have room, you have room to catch up. But in this case, it doesn't even reach the second technical timeout normally, which is up to 16, diba? Mabilis lang siya.
Dimakulangan loaded yung serve. Mercado, good approach. Oh, what a tip by Maizo. Maizo in the front. She will have an advantage, and she delivers 2-0, set number 5.
That is very good presence of mind for Isa Maizo, keeping it very simple.
Let's see how UST was thinking coming into set number 5. Let's listen to Maan Panganiban.
Yes, Eric, last minute instructions by Coach Shaq coming into the 5th set. Huwag tayong magulat sa papakita ng DLSU. Natalo na natin sila ng 2 sets. Ibig sabihin, kaya natin silang talunin. And you know how classic a 5th set is when it's DLSU UST on deck. We have to get that momentum early on. Kung kayang lumamang bago mag-change court, gawin natin. Let's start with that service. Kargahan natin para hindi sila makagawa ng maayos na opensa. And Eric, surprisingly, the Tigresses weren't even stiff of that huddle. They were even singing together before going to the court. Eric and Ann?
Thanks, man. I did see them. Tumatawa pa nga si Maizo coming off the timeout and going to the court. It seems like they were enjoying something.
And that's a good sign, actually. It just means na walang pressure for the Lady Tigers. And, coming into the game, medyo loose lang sila.
Maizo, blocked. And finally, after being absent, at least in the last 2 or 3 sets, the blocking of La Salle has returned. Speaking of La Salle, let's find out their mindset coming into set number 5 as we check in with Steph C.
Tulad nga ng sabi ni Coach Emil before the start of this game, gusto naming manalo at importanteng manalo kami kahit ilang set pa yan. Well, now that the match is extended to the 5th set, he expects the Lady Archers to finally win it all. And in order for that to happen, they're going to have to stop committing service errors. Coach Ramil believes that they can win this game. Sabi niya, kailangan lang ng tiwala sa gagawin. The only reason they'll lose is through their errors. Well, during the huddle, it was also mentioned that the crowd can really be distracting. So for this last set, the Lady Archers will do their best to focus and to concentrate on the game. Eric and Ann.
Thanks, Steph. Coach Ramil acknowledging that the crowd, although there are a lot of LaSalle fans, the crowd is almost primarily consisted of UST fans here.
That's right. And nakaka-apekto, especially at the service area where may mga booing crowd, ano?
That's 4 touches on LaSalle as they have mounted a run here and 3-0 run after UST led by 2-0. But we're tied now at 3-all. 5th set, 2 sets apiece. Mercado. Look at it! Yes!
Very clean shot from Steph Mercado.
The blockers too late as they were concentrating on the middle hit of LaSalle. Alarca composing herself before the serve. That's too long.
There's a lot of service errors being committed by the Lady Spikers up until this crucial 5th set.
That's true. 4-all, Banatikla serving. Another poor reception from Gohing. Free ball, UST.
It's really causing LaSalle.
Ortiz emphatically denied on what was an impossible shot to block in the first, in set number 2-3.
Look at that. Great timing by Maraño.
That shot very effective for UST in the previous sets. But nabasa na ng LaSalle, no? Here in set 5. Lady Spikers up.
Free ball.
That's going to be out. So it's up by 2 now. LaSalle 6 and UST 4.
Now LaSalle is taking it one at a time. Like what we said, ang importante dito sa 5th set, no, yung unang makalamang would have a bigger advantage over the other team.
Ooh, that's way too strong.
Solid serve sailed out for Steph Mercado.
Second consecutive serve held by LaSalle now. Automatically, they just threw away.
That's right, and it's an easy point for UST.
And here comes Gonzalez again, and that tough serve that LaSalle's been struggling against.
And you know, aside from the fact that point for UST, the momentum also shifts on the other side. That's what you don't want when you commit these simple errors.
And right away, 2-0 run. As you see, Maizo getting treatment for cramps, it seems. Cruz. So UST with a 2-0 run, halted quickly by the Cha Cruz hit.
Blockers were there, but Cha Cruz managed to get it through.
How timely is this? You know, Isa Maizo suffering from cramps when UST needs her the most. And this is definitely going to affect the offense of the Tigresses. There's a service ace. LaSalle goes up by 2.
Well, now we have to switch courts.
And this is going to be vital to find out if Maizo still can come back
I think with
to finish, ano?
the kind of athlete that she is, I am not questioning the fact that pagbalik niya, still 100%.
Well,
but of course,
that's exactly what the LaSalle fans, the UST fans hope for, and what the LaSalle fans wish won't happen anymore.
Of course, because yung chances of Maizo getting a kill, napakataas.
Gumabaw, right, getting ready to serve. LaSalle on top by 2. Set number 5.
The officials, of course, just checking if the players are on their correct positions.
LaSalle, 2 consecutive service errors. Let's see if they can get it right this time with Gumabaw, who has committed the most service errors actually in this match.
And
it's still on. Hey, it was a trend already. That's why I called it. It's not my fault.
But it's true, she has committed quite, well, not a few, but a lot of service errors already. So yung mga points na nakuha niya from her attacks, medyo na-even out lang with the errors.
UST playing without Maizo and Hirotsuhi. Caballejo. Maizo is actually back on the floor pala, no? Even despite the cramps.
Yep.
She's back on like what you mentioned.
A while ago naman, it was just because the libero had to replace her in the back row, pero 100% pa rin yan.
Cruz picked up by Banatikla. UST on the attack. Caballejo over the block. Great coverage. But Maraño gets the first ball from Banatikla and sends it home. Na-over-received ni Banatikla that time, as you can see. And of course, Maraño knows what to do with a free ball.
Look at how close the game is.
Over on the second ball by Dimakulangan. Picked up there by Dusaran. Underhand set, Caballejo. Block, but she pushes it through. 9-all. Classic battle between these two rivals in the volleyball tournament of the UAAP. Can't get any better than this.